Get up.
All right, so for the longest time, and maybe not for the longest time, but like the last 3 years, me and like Dokes and like even like you guys we've had this conversation about how the goal I think for musicians is to eventually take your audience off of streaming platforms and put them on your own streaming either website or app or whatever it is, right?
Right.
But it's hard to do unless you're one of very few people because your audience isn't going to follow you off and download an app just for you.
Right. Yeah.
Kanye is one of those people.
He's one of those few people.
Kanye is one of those people, and to see him do this is really honestly super inspiring to me personally. Like, I just think that saying fuck you to the streaming services, because at the end of the day, the reason that artists get paid cents to the cents, if that makes sense, like percentages of cents
for their own music, like to their own
for your own music, is because the streaming services know you need them.
Yeah,
they know if you want to get heard,
the platform.
Yeah, they know if you want to get heard, you have to be on our platform, and we can get away with absolutely just stealing from you because you need us. So for Kanye, and I don't know if it'll be a success, but to see someone, and I know even like, I don't know if you guys remember this, but Lil Wayne had a dedication. I can't remember which dedication it was. It was an app.
Piff, wasn't
it? It was a specific app.
I thought you put on that
for
Piff.
dedication. I want to say either 5 or 6, and you couldn't hear it unless you had the app. So to me, that was like really the beginning of this type of idea where. And that was when he was still trying to figure out creative ways to get music out because he was getting screwed by.
Yeah, I thought he released on that Piff though.
I don't remember.
I could be wrong.
It might have released on DatPiff as well, but I think it released on the
that
app
was when
first.
He couldn't legally release music on streaming services, I think.
Right.
Yeah. So just basically, I just wanted to say that because I'm not huge on the actual STEM player thing. I think that music, as an artist, as a creative, if I'm making a song, I want you to hear it the way that I made it. I don't want you taking out my vocals here and there and adding whatever.
What's the STEM player?
It looks like it's going to give you
exactly what it is.
So the STEM player is something that it's a device that he's been promoting since the beginning of Don.
Yeah, that's why he showed it like that 2021.
That is going to give you the ability to actually like take parts. Like it looks like you could do like high cuts, like take like the bass out of the song, make it a cappella to where it's just the vocals, or take out the chords or whatever, and it looks like it's going to be an interactive way of listening to music, which is cool. That is cool. It's definitely cool. But for me, I'm surprised Kanye is doing this, honestly, because to me, Kanye strikes me as someone I don't want y'all hearing this anyway, but the way that I intended for y'all to listen to it.
That nigga's been mumbling for the last 2 albums, so I mean, he
that's
doesn't give
true.
a fuck.
That's kind of true. He has been mumbling a lot.
He's just mumbling shit.
The thing I'll say about it is, the sentiment is great. Like the whole idea of it, I'm gonna hold my real true final opinion on it till I want to see how it plays out, because I want to see if he's like, damn, this didn't really work out the way I planned. So will Down to eventually be on streaming services? That's what I want to see. One, or does he hold his own?
Right.
He's gonna hold it for a little bit.
I'm just saying, like, eventually is it gonna be on streaming services?
Yeah, it will.
I want to see that. Though.
It will, and you know why?
See how long?
Honestly, real fast, because if
it's just convenience too, though.
Well, yeah, because
think about the inconvenience of.
What is it? $200?
No, it's going to be free on the website. I heard.
The STEM player.
The STEM player is $200.
The STEM player is $200.
Yeah. But the album's going to be free to stream, but you have to go on the website.
Yeah. So I don't know how that works out, but I bet you it ends up on either Spotify or Apple or honestly even maybe another streaming platform, because if I was Apple and I saw what was happening now, so now okay, you're not going to put on Apple or Spotify, I would literally pay a large amount of money to have it on my platform, because now that's the only place it'll be.
So you're creating a demand, is what you're saying.
Exactly.
So someone has to lay out the bankroll for me to get it onto your shit. So I'm going to get paid in advance. I know that I have 200 million people who want to listen to the song.
Yeah, but pay me to allow you to have my album on your.
They're gonna have to pay him a lot.
Yeah, I just want to see
a lot.
I bet you someone will.
This situation.
Although it looked like he burned the bridge with Apple today. If I read the post that I
I think he says the truth, and I think that these companies still want to have these conferences with him because of who he is. You know what I mean? So he might be like, yeah, I don't really mess with Apple because they did this, but he keeps that same energy at all times on all accord. His problem is that there's no like business like backdoor where he talks about business with some people, and then he's this person in the front. He's himself at all times. Right. So any type of interaction that he has, he's always super vocal about it, and his dispositions on that. And Apple already knew that, how he felt.
Yeah.
He said it to them.
Yeah, Apple's been in his pocket for For years,
Right.
since Life of Pablo.
Right. So
Life of Pablo, I think, was an Apple exclusive at first.
It was. So he's had conversations with these people. You know what I'm saying? So it's not necessarily like the greatest optics. Like, hey, you're just putting out private conversations like that, or how you feel about certain situations on a business standpoint. But he doesn't give a fuck because he's made his millions or billions off of him being himself. So why would I stop?
Right. Yeah.
I'm just very interested to see how it all
Plays out.
Yeah, because there's.
I mean, we won't have to wait long. Apparently,
No, 222.
Well, we'll see.
that shit ain't dropping on that.
We'll
day.
see.
It is.
I don't think so. He's doing the performance that night
Oh,
Yeah.
in Miami.
There's a
So it's
show
going to be
that
another Donda 1 situation.
We'll
I
see.
think.
Yeah, I'm interested to see how that plays out. But besides that, Kanye's been fucking active again on Instagram. He has 15 Instagram posts today alone.
Yeah, and then he deletes them all and starts fresh.
That's what I'm saying. All on his page is only today.
Yeah.
15
Yeah.
posts. But so besides like the cool music shit he's doing, like the other shit he's doing, I'm not really for. I'm not really with it. Like I think it's kind of lame.
to speak your mind.
About no. I'm talking about the Kim shit. Like with the Kim shit, bro. It's like, bro.
Yeah, he's a
if
messy
you got,
ass
like,
nigga.
I don't
I
know how
would
they
never
broke up. I
dated
don't
it.
care about the specifics, but the way he's doing shit, it kind of comes off as him cyberbullying in a way, and it kind of comes off a very toxic ex-boyfriend.
Yes.
And
Stalking.
a lame ass ex-boyfriend is what it's
Yeah.
coming off as. Fucking the truckload of flowers, like all this shit. It's like all the posts, the private
hate me, then you love
conversation,
me, yep.
text messages posted, and then her saying, "Why you got to post everything we say? Why can't it just be between us?" Then he even posts that. It's like, bro, and all the Pete shit was funny though for a couple times, but then he did it for like a whole day straight.
Skeet.
Skeet.
It's just that shit's kind of just a lame look to me.
Over it.
So,
I think he already didn't like Pete, honestly, because I forgot
because
that he
Pete
did
that.
I
Yeah,
forgot
the
he
skit
did
back
that
in the
SNL
day.
skit
Yeah.
where.
But he was a.
But honestly,
Bro.
but I thought what Pete said to him in that, because I just watched it again yesterday. It makes I mean, I thought Pete gave him some solid advice.
Some honest criticism.
Yeah, did you see it?
I think I remember.
He was like basically saying how Kanye was saying how this is the real him because he's off his meds or whatever, and he's like, "Bro, take him."
Yeah,
He's like, "I take him."
Yeah, he said, "I take him." Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
He's like, "If you're piloting."
I actually don't mind Pete Davidson. That's the thing. I don't mind him.
Listen, Pete
The
Davidson.
Staten Island movie about his
I
life.
don't
It's not
watch
bad.
that.
No,
not
I
bad.
liked it.
It's not bad.
I liked it.
But that nigga's a sniper, bro.
Yeah,
That nigga has sniped some of the baddest.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
bitches
lie.
in
His
the
history is
game.
crazy. His history's crazy.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of
game.
messiness involved with the Ariana Mac Miller Pete thing. That's
Pete's a perfect rebound. He supplies great
No,
dick,
but
obviously, to these bitches.
they
that
said that
motherfucker
he
Dennis
sent-
Rodman.
Yeah, basically.
They said that he sent images of him with Ariana to Mac.
I don't know all that.
Yeah, get the fuck off. Hop off, nigga.
And it wasn't too far before he died, so I don't know. You
Well,
know.
R.I.P. Mac the legend. First off.
Well, I mean, in Devil's Advocate, no one's expecting somebody to die or
Well, yeah.
something to happen like that. It's just more like, back the fuck off. This is my bitch type shit.
Yeah.
If that was my bitch, I'd be like, yo, hop off.
Oh. Ralph almost went crazy on the mic.
He was just gonna walk right
Crazy
through.
on the mic.
Jesus. But yeah, that's the only thing that I'm just like kind of over.
Oh no.
Hello? Hey.
We
All right,
live,
jokes.
baby.
But so the last thing on Kanye I'll talk about is his Netflix documentary that
I do need to watch that.
that came out. It's called Genius, and it's spelled in the way that it's phonetically sounds. And it's Kanye basically like did a whole this dude, the director, his name is Cootie something, I forget his last name, but he has been recording Kanye West for 20 years. And has accumulated a documentary of all the stages of Kanye West. So the first episode that came out recently was him how he started, like when he first started making beats for like Talib, Kweli, and everybody, but he's still trying to be a rapper. They show scenes with his mother and all this stuff, and then it ends on him getting signed to Rockefeller. And
That's how the first.
that's the first part of it, like him getting signed. to
Spoiler
Rockefeller.
alert.
Yeah, I mean, we know the story,
It's
bro.
history.
Yeah, it's history. Spoiler alert. But just
Well, I don't
see,
know how the first episode ends. I didn't watch it.
I'm telling you how it ends. I mean, you know the whole where he's at now, 2022.
If I didn't know the first episode, I'm just saying for the people out there that
Whatever. If it's not no spoiler, nigga, we know the history. But listen, at the end of the day,
Kanye was signed to Rockefeller?
What? But just seeing him like
he produced for Jay-Z.
seeing him dubbed with the Rockefeller chain on stage in
That's
Chi-Town.
fire. That's fire.
At the end of the episode,
I can't wait to watch.
was crazy.
Yeah, I wanna
It was
watch it. I gotta
monumental
watch it.
because you see like how he started and how people was not hating, but like, where my beats at, bro? Where my beats at? That's how they were talking to him. You know what I'm saying? Like being that person who was known for something that they didn't want to be necessarily known for. And then people in his home city hating on him. And then his mom's relationship was crazy.
Yeah, they said that she was the most important person.
It was one of the most beautiful relationships you could probably ever see. Imagine your mom knowing your rap songs.
My mom knows a little bit of them.
No, but imagine her rapping them with you.
Oh yeah, that'd be crazy.
Like you'd be like, oh, she's like, remember this song that we did? Remember this song that you said?
Oh yeah, that'd be wild.
And rap it to you. And you chime in with her.
That's crazy.
That's what she did, bro.
That's nuts.
Yeah. Well, if you listen to his earlier albums, I mean, his mom's all over that shit.
I know. I'm just saying that's the belief that this woman that birthed him had in him, and that allows you to believe. That's what allows you to be that type of person that he is. No, so it comes with a cost. You know what I'm saying? And being this person that believes in himself so much, and being able to make things that happen inside of your brain come to fruition, it comes with a cost. You know what I mean? With interpersonal relationships. Being a genius, I think the people who are geniuses, because that's the name of the fucking Netflix.
Geniuses. Yeah. With a J, right?
It's with a J, but it's phonetically. That's how it says. Right. So a person being a genius tends to not have great skills in interpersonal and social interactions. They tend to not know how to talk to people certain times. You know, the dumber people are like lower on the IQ level. I'm not going to call people dumb, but lower on the IQ level tend to be very great sociably, but not very great at like maybe asserting themselves or making the most money. But these geniuses can change the whole world, but they have no friends. It's the cost.
Yeah, this whole segment alone on Kanye just is kind of sums up Kanye because it's been here, there, all over.
That's him. That's him.
It's exactly it's him. It's kind of all over the place, but I mean, legend regardless.
It shows that I guess you could do a whole podcast on Kanye. That
Kanye easily,
100%.
At least a 30-minute one.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it on Kanye. Watch Genius. Donda 2 supposedly coming out. Performance 2/22.
It's like it's like 4 days, 3 days.
Yeah, and if you're watching this, please like, comment, subscribe to Kickback TV on all platforms.
Hit that thumbs up.